This evening, one American is home, several others on the way after being held prisoner in Iran. Among them, a journalist, a pastor, a former Marine. This image of the men as they make their journey back. Tonight, Skyping with family back home here in the United States and our team right there at that U.S. base in Germany. It's still unclear when they'll board that plane home. ABC's chief White House correspondent Jonathan Karl tonight on how this all happened, and in a moment, the American who was not included.
Free at last. Washington Post reporter Jason Rezaian reunited with his family at a U.S. military base in Germany after spending 544 days in prison. Here alongside his wife and brother Ali, Skyping with relatives, Ali spoke to ABC's Alex Marquardt.
He's definitely lost some weight, but, you know, he was joking, we were joking around, we were having a good time.
Former Marine Amir Hekmati reunited with his family and congressman after enduring more than 4 years in prison. And Pastor Saeed Abedini's family celebrating his freedom after 3.5 years.
I told my kids, I woke him up and I said, Daddy's released from prison. You're going to see him soon.
Student Matthew Trevithick, greeted by his mother in Boston, is the first back to the U.S. All this after a dramatic 24 hours. Noon Saturday, the U.S. confirms the prisoner exchange. 4 hours later, the Iran nuclear deal goes into effect, sanctions lifted. But the plane doesn't leave. Iran won't let Jason Rezaian's wife join him. Sunday morning, Iran finally agrees to allow Rezaian's wife on the plane. While it is still in the air, the U.S. government announces it is paying $1.7 billion to the Iranian government to settle an old financial dispute.
And Jonathan Karl with us live from the White House tonight. John, as you know, so many questions about the 7 Iranians who were part of this prisoner swap. 4 pardoned, 3 their sentences commuted. A lot of people want to know, obviously, were they dangerous? Do they pose a risk in being returned to Iran?
David, the White House says that none of those 7 freed Iranians had any ties to terrorism, but 4 of them were convicted on charges related to smuggling military equipment to Iran. So these were not trivial charges, David.
John Karl tonight. John, thank you.